Right, here's the question then. There's a part B just hiding below here. Okay, so I've got it summarized here. Let's have a look at it then, part A. So find the value of P that's mentioned here. We're given that PA is perpendicular to the line L. Here's the direction for L. So PA is a vector then. Let's work out what that is. P to A, 3 minus P on the I, minus P is 3 plus P, or P plus 3. I. J, minus 2, no J's there. And then K, 6 minus 2P. K, that's PA. So that dot L will be 0. So P plus 3 dot the vector, directional vector, 2, 2 minus 1. So times that by 2, the first coordinate, minus 2 times that by 2, plus 6 minus 2P, 2, 2 minus 1. Let's just check it again. Yeah, 2, 2 minus 1. So times this by minus 1. So what do we get? That equals 0 because they're perpendicular. So 2P plus 6 minus 4 minus 6 plus 2P equals 0. So the 6's cancel. Move the 4 over and there's 4P here. So 4P is equal to 4. That tells us that P equals 1. Okay, so P equals 1, so that tells us what this vector is here. Minus I, let's put it in, and then plus 2K is the coordinates, the vector for the position P. Right, so that's part A. Given that B is on L, such that BPA is 45, find the two possible positions of B. Okay, so we've got our line L. There's the vector A. Here's P, which is perpendicular. PA is perpendicular, wasn't it? So there's P. There. And PA is perpendicular to L. P was the coordinates here, minus 1, 0, 2. A has the position, let's look at it and get it. 3 minus 2, 6. And then B would be along here somewhere, wouldn't it? Like so. There's B. It's on the line. And it's on the line L. So it's got coordinates 13 plus 2 lambda. 8 plus 2 lambda and 1 minus lambda, isn't it? 13 plus 2 lambda. 8 plus 2 lambda and 1 minus lambda. So it could either be here or it could be here, couldn't it? Because it says the angle ABP, given that B is on L, such that BPA is 45 degrees. BPA is 45. So it could also be over here, couldn't it? Oops. And that could be 45. Okay, so that's the situation we got. So we know that it's a 45, 45, so these two sides will be the same length. So this length will be 6 units along. Okay, so what have we got here? What's the distance AP? Let's work it out. AP then, squared. 3 to minus 1 is 4. 4 squared is 16. Minus 2 to 0 is 2. So that squared is 4. And then we've got 6 to 2 is 4. 4 squared is 16. So that's 36. Square root both sides then. AP is equal to 6. So this distance is 6 and this distance is 6. So this length here is 6 units. Okay, so AB squared is equal to 36 then, isn't it? From there to there. And that coordinate is, this difference is 10 plus 2 lambda squared. 8 to minus 2 is another 10 plus 2 lambda squared. There, because 8 to minus 2 is 10 and then a 2 lambda. And then 1 minus lambda to 6 is 5, isn't it? 5 minus lambda squared. So that's what we've got then. So we've got 36 is equal to 100. Let's expand the brackets. Oh, we've got two of these, so I'm going to double the entries. Rather than write down 100, I'm going to write down 200. And then I've got 20 and 20, which is 40. Double that is 80 lambda. Then we've got 4 lambda squared. Another 4 is 8 lambda squared. Plus 25 minus 10 lambda plus lambda squared. Okay, so we've got lambda squareds, we've got 9 lambda squareds. There and there. We've got 80 lambda minus 10 is plus 70 lambda. Okay, got that. And then we've got 25 and 36, that's 11. Move that over as minus 11. Minus 189 equals 0. 21 nines is here. 21 nines? Yeah. Okay, and 9 and 1. To get 70, 21 nines. 7 27s. 3 and 3? No, that wouldn't do it. No, I can't work it out, so I'm going to use the formula to get lambda. Let's do it then, because it's tricky to work out the factorization. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2a. Okay. So it was minus 70 plus or minus this, wasn't it? So negative 70 plus square root of 70 squared plus 4 nines are 36 times 189 outside the square root. Let's work out that top number. Doesn't look right, but okay. And divide by 18. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. Must be something not quite right. Let's have a closer look. Okay, when we get into a situation like this, we need to look back at the problem. So this looks okay. This is the problem here, I reckon. Because it's 6 minus 1, and then it was 6 minus. I forgot to run the minus through that. Now what's nice about that is it makes everything very easy. Now we've spotted that little mistake. So let's just go through that. Just briefly now, because it won't take long. Okay, so here, what we've got is we've got a 2 common and a 2 common here. So 36 is equal to, take a 2 out, and it'll be 2 squared is 4. And it will be 5 plus lambda inside. Plus another 4 when we take a 2 out and it's 2 squared. 5 plus lambda. Plus the 5 plus lambda squared again. So we end up with 9 5 plus lambda squareds. which is nice because that's equal to 36. So that tells us what 5 plus lambda is then. Is equal to 36 over 9 is 4. So that's the squared, of course. And then square root 5 plus lambda will equal plus or minus 2. So that tells us that lambda is equal to minus 5 then, plus or minus 2. Lambda is equal to minus 7 or minus 3. So B then will have coordinates. If we put the minus 7 in, 13 minus 14 is minus 1. 8 minus 14 is minus 6. And 1 minus minus 7 is 1 plus 7. 8. And then the other one, minus 3. 13 minus 6 is 7. 8 minus 6 is 2. And 1 minus minus 3 is 1 plus 3 is 4. So there's the two coordinates. So if ever you get bogged down in the algebra, oftentimes it's a simple mistake. Go back over your workings and make the correction, which I did here. I forgot to run the minus through this whole thing here. Common mistake actually. And then the answer comes out nicely.